Hello again, I am Blunty. Wasn't planning on making a video today, but clearly I changed my mind. If you haven't figured that out by now, there's something wrong with you. But anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because I'm tired of swatting down this issue one email and message and Twitter at a time. And that is about how the new Mortal Kombat game, which by all accounts is looking pretty awesome, has been effectively banned in Australia. It hasn't actually been banned. There's a difference between refused classification and actually being banned, even though it results in the same net effect. There's an important distinction to play there. Anyway, the reason I haven't made a video about it is because nothing has changed. The Mortal Kombat decision is just the latest symptom of the broken system that many people are already fighting to get changed and adapted. And the problem is that the Australian rating system for games doesn't have anything over MA 15+, which means we don't have an adult rating for video games. It doesn't exist. So anything that would fall into that category to allow grown-ups to make their own decisions about what games they buy, there's no rating there for them to give it. So it has to be refused classification, which has the effect of banning the game. It's not allowed to be sold in Australia. It's not allowed to be promoted in Australia, and all that sort of carry on. One of the interesting things that have been pop up in a few stories today about Mortal Kombat specifically is that customs are going to go out of their way to look for Australians wanting to import the game. Fully grown-up, mature adults deciding for themselves that they want to play this game with blood and gore and broken bones and all that sort of stuff, deciding for themselves, showing that they have the nous to make an independent decision about what kind of entertainment is appropriate for them to play. If they try and import the game into Australia, customs are on the lookout for it, and they will fine you a whole bunch of money. Anyway, I'm drifting besides my point. A lot of you people go, "Well, Blunty, why haven't you made a video about this?" But like I said at the beginning of this video, nothing's changed. This is just the most recent symptom of the system that is broken that we have to deal with here in Australia. And it's under review as we speak, and there have been delays, and because it's a political thing and political people only get together to talk about stuff like 2 times a year because their jobs are bullshit anyway, it's taking a long time for this process to move along and for a decision to be made and for committees to endlessly discuss it. And it's really frustrating for us Australians, just, you know, us grown-ups here in Australia wanting to make our own decisions about what kind of video games are suitable for us to play. But there's no real point in going, "Rah!" It's refused classification, officially it's considered objectionable content, and it's their job to try and stop the stuff coming in to the country. I mean, I'm sure there are more than a few custom officers out there who would want to play this game for themselves, but can't anyway. And the same thing, it's no point ranting and railing at the ratings board as well. It's not their fault that we don't have an adults rating for games. There's no point screaming at them, "How dare you!" They've said themselves, even they, in sort of a passive-aggressive way, put out a statement saying, "If we had a rating, we would have put it there. But it doesn't fit in the MA 15+, so we had to refuse the classification. Don't yell at us anymore, please. It's not our fault." So it's the reason I hadn't made a video about the issue is because it's not an issue. It's a symptom of the issue. And I've made a video about the issue before. But now you've made me rehash it all over again. So please, now, stop bugging me about this. I've talked about it, I've made a video about it, and it's accomplished absolutely nothing. Just leave me alone about it now, will ya? Please. Yes, I was very much looking forward to playing Mortal Kombat. Yes, I'm kind of pissed off that I won't be able to now, and if I try and import it, I could wind up being fined like $11,000 just for making up my own mind about entertainment that I want to play. That's free for sale in other countries all around the friggin' globe. Yes, that annoys me, but there's no point in screaming about it. I mean, you know, dance monkey dance. I know you want me to rant and carry on, but it's pointless. It's like ranting and raving at a sneeze instead of blaming the cold that gave you the sneeze. Well, that's a horrible metaphor, but you get the point I'm driving at here. I'm starting to repeat myself, so I will go now. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time.